Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the highlights of today's First Stand 2025 matchup.
Rakana, I will say, very explosive as far as the engage, and if you can get in with our flash,
throughout the rift. As, all right, some aggression here as Viper forced to flash already. Kalisk gonna trade
the
that.
flash on Viper and the ignite on Delight, but still, that is a 2v2 you're supposed to be winning.
He doesn't have smite. But wait,
he doesn't.
Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut's gonna move on over, and Yike's gonna flash away. Peanut does grab himself a blue.
TP bot. They have 3 bot here, so this actually kind of has to work.
Well, see whether it does. Zeus, only level 5, wants to try and cook this wave as best he can, but he doesn't have the equalizer. There's the flash. As Kana, yep, to the skies. Targum is tanking things up. Beautiful.
You know, because Kaisa and Alistar were already pushing on top side, so they're giving up waves on top side to go for this dive bot. They had to make it work, and were able to do so.
And with that, though, especially if Hanwha is able to actually get all the grubs, I think in the long run it's a bit of a more even trade because, as you mentioned, a lot is invested, and Zeus is able to still TP towards the top wave to not fall too far behind as Delight.
Yeah. Caught out just a little bit here, wanting to buy space for Peanut as best he can, and he should be able to do so quite well. Peanut now with one of these Void Grubs remaining. Now Peanut diving in. There's the 2-man pulverizes. Yike's in a bit of trouble. Zeka, he'll turn up. Doesn't have Emperor's Divide back available just yet as the Void Seeker barely going wide. Conquering Sands not finding the mark either, as this tree is looking pretty durable, but not durable enough. As Zeka is going to answer. I was expecting it to be when I looked down there. As here's a flash pulverize. Killer Instinct from Viper all the way behind the KC bottom lane. And Peanut throws out the Cyclone for fun. The bullet time's there as well. Viper takes a bit of damage, but they do exactly. Teleported towards the bottom side of the map. Both teleports on cooldown here for HLE, but they're still going to start up these grubs.
I think they just want to get 1 or 2 because they are down to teleport, right? Kana can TP in and Zeus can't stop him.
Yeah, so there is one of them. Vladdy going to be getting towards the top side of this fight. These grubs going to be split as there's the Weaver's Wall. In goes Delight, but he gets flung back immediately. That cow is a stake immediately. And Peanut just wanted to be cheeky. Will be able to grab another grub here, and now they're looking to try and exit the fight. Peanut's going to need to flash preemptively there as well, not wanting to get twisted advanced on, as Nimbus Strike will be able to buy him a bit of space. Anna catches up there, and a Cyclone going to be used defensively. Unfortunately, Vitagomus doesn't make it in, but it doesn't matter, and Zeka whiffs the ultimate completely. The feats of warfare.
Not only that, they're probably going to lose a dragon for that as well, and I think the moment that they saw that Zeus had to use his TP to go back towards the bot side, Hanwha Live never really wanted to fully commit to it, but KC actually pull off the chase, get on top of their backline, and get a couple of crucial kills.
I mean, it just seemed like a lot.
No turrets under threat just yet.
Delight is in that back brush last time we saw him, so he's been waiting there for quite a long time. He's going to be looking.
Yeah, Vladdy does have the rocks on the ground, so can't actually use them to stop that headbutt. The flash forward from Viper, and that will be a kill. Shutdown coming in for the Kai'Sa.
That means
the answer comes through, and everything very even as once again, Delight is pulverizing. Kalisk going to get stunned up there by the trample, and he is dead once again. Actually, yeah, this is a really important time as well. Sorry to cut you off there, Chronicler, because this has been the time where HLE has created all of their advantages. They've sometimes had a few like weird things in the early game, but this is where they really take control. And so KC, they're going to have to stay vigilant.
Well, the item spikes as well, hit 1 item on either side, but I think Hanwha Life, they're going to be feeling amazing. That Triforce on Peanut is big.
Well, there's the Nature's Grasp. Cyclone there for Peanut as well as the Rift Herald is being ignored. Down comes the Rumble as well. Equalizer not in the most perfect position, but they split up the fight. They managed to take down the tree. And it is...
From claiming those feats of warfare, of course, it will be traded back for the Dragon on the other side. But this is only the first objective claim for HLE because they never got a full set of those 3 grubs. And meanwhile, Kana just pushing up on that top.
Map with that.
Yeah, will be traded on the bottom side, though. You know, no one's going to be answering Zeka, so he gets ISO gold down there. He's going to be able to open up his own advantage, and Zeus realizing not in a position to actually take this fight, but we'll cancel the recall now.
He cancels it. We'll be able to get that point-blank harpoon as the flash out from Kana, flash to immediately follow there from Zeus, and he just cooks him. Solo kill from the sneaky...
And unfortunately just didn't have eyes on it. Now they're going to go straight for Otacon, and that could be the kill that breaks the game open.
Yeah, Kana isn't going to be here for the longest time, and even though Otacon makes you insanely squishy, you can see as well, KC, I think, caught a little off guard. They have a lot of AoE damage, though. I just don't know if they're ever going to get to this pit. Look at the light there.
It's going down so incredibly quickly. Viper, yeah, no, it is just gone. Yes, they see it, but that's all they're going to see is Delight going to cancel all of that CC with his ultimate, and now realizing that they weren't actually going to go for a fight. It might be that they can get the cow, although he just flashes, gets himself out of there. And Otacon going to be picked up. Zeus pushing here towards the bottom side, but there's a teleport just behind him. Yikes moving in. Throws down the ulti as Zeus says, well, I guess I'm not going that direction. Now realizing, I think, that he's probably going to be dead as there are rocks all over the ground. He gets flung backwards, and there goes the Rumble. Really good timing on this one as the Drake just spawning right now. And KC answering back beautifully.
Answer out of Zeka, so big play there from KC, punishing the side lane.
Well, Weaver's Wall going to come through here once again. Vladdy looking for an opportunity. Seismic shove going to hit onto Viper. And the Shock Blast to follow up. That punishment just insane as he's still burning down, sitting at about 150, and he's going to have to blast cone his way out of this one. The rest of HLE just trying to play defenses. I don't think Delight is going to be as lucky as his AD carry. We'll have a Pulverize, I think. Yeah, there it is. And then he's dead. And so the Drake gonna go over towards Yike at the same time. Dragon it.
They get the Dragon, but the Calist.
Oh dear, there's a Cyclone. Zeka gonna turn up. These Sand Soldiers doing some work. Doesn't actually hit Calist with the ult though. Only onto Targamas as now the Nature's Grasp. The flash from Zeka is aggressive, but the Seismic Shove is better. And Zeka will be taken down. Twisted Advance does it, but now Zeus is going to turn up the Equalizer. He's going to soften them up and then knock him down. Canna goes to the skies, looks to get some revenge against Zeus, but Yike is so far in. Now doing battle against a Delight that's only just come back, and Peanut wants to get some revenge himself. Behind enemy lines is this tree, and Yike should be falling, although he makes it back to the rest of his team. He's running it, and it's actually Delight that falls eventually. Teleport to bring Zeus into this mid lane as he's booking it towards Canna once again. Kalist will have the damage though, and Zeus is just gonna fall. The bullet time to rain on through.
And the flash timers though. Both Viper and Clee spent their flash, but Delight has his.
Yeah, Headbutt Pulp comes in. Targamas should be able to make it towards Vladdy if he wants to, but instead they turn it around. There's the shutdown onto Peanut. Delight has to get the heck out of there. Weaver's Wall comes through. But I think they've already won this battle.
Dead. They're going to go for it, absolutely. And now HLE have got to try to stop them 4v5.
Oh, this is a risky call though for KC. They could have gone for the Dragon. There are still a lot of teamfight ultimates available. Zeus, Zeka, Viper, and Delight all up there is available.
Oh, wow. Blowing the stopwatch very early here to Zeus as the Equalizer comes down. Delight looking for an angle. In goes Zeka. Finds two with the ulti, but immediately he's thrown around. Does go into stasis eventually. Viper taken down. Zeus, the last man standing. He's got a flamethrower, but no hope. It's a double for Yike, and there goes the Baron. KC, they're looking to put themselves into a position to win this game. Find something in the tank here if they want to win this one as Nature's Grasp comes through once again. There's a wall there as well. The bullet time comes down as this Unbreakable Will is going to need to be exactly that as Delight utilizes it to get rid of a whole lot of damage. But now the Equalizer coming down. The quickness comes through from Targamas, not able to get on top of Peanut, but that doesn't matter. Empress once again hits two. It's a double for Vladdy though on the other side. Canna going to be taken down, and now Zeus is looking to chase after Targamas and Yike. He has to sacrifice himself, but now it's Viper and Zeka chasing after the remainders of the Baron. As Yike should be chased out here by the Pigeon Man. And Targamas, I think he's probably going to be fast enough to get out as Yike. He's on vision. He's got that little sapling down though, and we're going to need a shifting sands from Zeka to be able to catch up to this guy. And Twisted Advance, not quite enough. Yeah. So the monkey and the cow just sort of like going forward. Pigeon getting involved now as well, as Zeka throws out some Sand Soldiers. This Dragon already down to 50%. Yike wanting to move on over. Let's see whether this Nature's Grasp comes down. The Equalizer is going to be preemptive though, as Delight going to get rooted, does have his Unbreakable Will, and HLE, you can just get them yourselves out, but instead they're looking for a team fight as Zeka finds some Sand Soldiers. The quickness going to get interrupted, and the charge comes through, knocked up as well, but he just shifts the sands, gets himself out.
TP.
Now without Delight, they're going to teleport on top to see whether they can take down HLE. Vladdy gonna get harpooned. He looks for some of these shots as Zeka goes golden with that Zhonya's, and in the meantime, Peanut is just gonna get melted. Two-man on the Emperor's Divide is not quite good enough as Kalist taking the damage here as the GA is gonna be popped as well. Man, that Bloodthirster looks completely broken as he one-taps Viper.
And Kalist being alive means that there's so much damage. We'll see 25 seconds for Peanut here.
I don't think they're going to be able to do it, as Delight just needs to try and get in there and stop this wave from getting towards these Nexus turrets. I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. What is he going to do, like moo aggressively in their direction? I don't think that's going to happen. trying to headbutt Kalista away does make a fair bit of sense here. As down goes Delight, and look at this.
The ult
These
is gonna
turrets
happen!
do not last long enough at all. The first Nexus claimed will be that of HLEs after they chose the blue side here in game one.
And the Hanwha Life Game 1 win streak ends!